Good evening and welcome to NDTV. You're on Breaking Views. I am Ankit Tyagi. Ladies and gentlemen, the thumping majority of the Congress party in Karnataka, mission part 1 successfully done and dusted. All the show of the unity of the Congress party preluding to the election results at this moment stands at a very precarious juncture, where two strong leaders of the Congress party, which many party leaders say is the problem of plenty as far as the Congress is concerned in Karnataka. But this problem of plenty, the Congress has already burnt its hands in many other states. So while the Congress still is trying to search for the answer, who becomes the Chief Minister of Karnataka, the posturing, the rivalry between DK Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah continues. So while the Congress strategist will be up late night trying to decide and trying to convince the man who doesn't get the Chief Minister's post, we'll try and talk about the formulas being worked out. What could go behind in taking these decisions? But before we do that analysis, let's very quickly listen into one of the key voices of the two. DK Shivakumar spoke exclusively to NDTV, and this is what he had to say about his U-turn of not going to the national capital, Delhi. He's still in Bengaluru celebrating his birthday, saying that he's not well as also. Just a few hours back, he announced that he's coming to Delhi and then took a U-turn. What prompted that? Listen in to DK Shivakumar.
You are asking about what you asked me?
Birthday gift from the Congress High Command.
That is not in my hand. Earlier gift was making me a president. My assurance to them was that we will deliver Karnataka. The same word I used. This is a photograph of Srimati Sonia Gandhi telling me that DK, I have confidence in you. You have to deliver Karnataka. That is why I kept this photograph. This word when she spoke, but more than 7-8 parliament members were there. This is Udaipur. This photo is not today, or that Hanuman or Bajrangi is not today. And my other Guruji behind me is also not today, whom I believe. So my belief, my gift, I don't need. We have made a one-line resolution in midnight, and we have left to the High Command.
There's been a secret ballot and Mr. Siddaramaiah says that he's got the majority. How do you respond to that?
I wish him all the best. Good luck. I don't know what the secrecy is. I don't know. I'm sitting at Bangalore, doing my regular home birthday responsibilities, meeting people. I have been called to Delhi, but some small offers what I had to. See, we should have a basic courtesy that who has helped us, gratitude in life. I believe who had helped me to get this number, the courage, the strength, all I have got some Almighty. I had to go today, offer my prayers, and I have come back. He has guided me, some more responsibility, so I have to first finish that job. Then I'll proceed.
So you're not going back to Delhi today. You will fulfill his wishes and then go.
First is that responsibility. I have to do it.
Okay. In terms of
and I have to finish my checkup. some stomach infection has happened. My stomach is burning, and I am getting this.
Yeah, I've been seeing this drip right through.
Doctors are coming now. I think they will have to recheck. My family is shouting at me. What to do?
So the real issue will be that they will be seen that Mr. Shivakumar is not coming to listen to the Congress High Command. They will try to perceive it as a rebellion. You have of course said it's not. There are health grounds and other things. Is this a show of strength that people will say?
Why I should be a rebellion? I don't rebel or I don't do blackmail. That is not in my culture. I don't rebel. Why are you putting something into my mouth? For the respect of NDTV, I am just speaking to you. I have not spoken to any.
No. What I'm trying to say is that it will be perceived in how.
Let anyone perceive anything. Let you perceive anything. Let anyone perceive anything. I have my own presence of mind. I have my own experience. I am not a child. I have my own responsibility. I will not fall to a trap. You don't worry. Or anyone's trap.
Absolutely.
I have my own commitment, own vision, own loyalty, and I'll exhibit it.
Important statements being made there by DK Shivakumar. Let me very quickly at this moment go across to my colleague Shrija, who's been tracking these developments hour after hour. Shrija, one would have hoped that once the clear mandate is there, all reporters will get some rest. It would be a breather after a hectic campaign. But this entire saga of who becomes the chief minister is keeping everybody on the tenterhooks. Should this not be looked as DK Shivakumar sending a clear message to the party high command? I am not going to back down this time.
Well, we must, of course, read between the lines of DK Shivakumar's interview to NDTV. He does, talk about three key words. He talks about humanity. He also talks about commitment. He also talks about gratitude. So this is basically a message to the High Command, where he's trying to talk about that it's time for his, for him to be rewarded by the party high command. He also in fact went on to reiterate the fact that Sonia Gandhi had simply asked him to deliver Karnataka, and that he has abided by what he had asked for. And it's time for his reward is what he kept reiterating. He kept saying that he has delivered Karnataka, which means it is also a message he's trying to send out to the high command that he will deliver 2024. Now, clearly, there is a message which has gone to Mr. DK Shivakumar. Otherwise, we wouldn't see a man, an all-weather man of the Congress, especially stepping back at the last minute. Especially, he had to leave Bengaluru tonight for Delhi. But then that's a big decision. Today,
right.
We are looking at his other contenders, Siddaramaiah, already in Delhi. But today, he chose to back out. He said that he had to go to Guru.
Okay.
And, based on what the Guru had advised him to do so, he has decided to stay put here in Bengaluru. So it's a strong message to the party high command that he will fight back.
His loyalty cannot be taken for granted this time, is the message that Mr. DK Shivakumar is sending across. Shrija, thank you for joining us at this moment with the latest from Bengaluru. Let's very quickly, ladies and gentlemen, what are the formula? What could be that winning formula that the Congress can employ in Karnataka, which they failed to do in Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, and also in Rajasthan? What sources are telling NDTV? So, formula number one for the Karnataka Chief Minister conundrum: Siddaramaiah becomes the Chief Minister. DK Shivakumar becomes the only Deputy Chief Minister. No other Deputy Chief Ministers. DK Shivakumar gets 2 key portfolios for himself. He also gets 3 to 4 ministers of his choice in the Siddaramaiah government. There is another formula that has been spoken about. That is a 50-50 power sharing formula. Remember, this was something that the Congress tried in Chhattisgarh, in Rajasthan, and that has created a lot of issues and murmurs as well. Rajasthan rebellion still going on. In this formula, of course, the power sharing arrangement between Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar, both 2.5 terms each. But then the question is, who goes first, and what's the guarantee the person who goes first will leave the seat after 2.5 years? Then, of course, the third formula that has been spoken about, the balancing act. Siddaramaiah and Kurba Gowda becomes the chief minister. DK Shivakumar, a Vokaligga, becomes the deputy chief minister. Shivakumar to share the 5-year tenure with 2 other deputy chief minister while continuing as the PCC chief. Second deputy chief minister could be a Lingayat. The third could be from the minority community. But that also then brings Shivakumar at the level of 2 others. Will he accept that is a big question. Let's very quickly to get more insights on what's the thinking as far as the Congress party is concerned on this very important issue. Let me go across to senior leader of the Congress party, Mr. Jagdish Shettar. He's joining us, former Chief Minister of Karnataka as well. Mr. Shettar, thank you so much, sir, for speaking to NDTV. I want to start by asking you, sir, first of all, your party has won. Congratulations. Sadly, you were defeated in your constituency. How do you analyze what's happening right now, sir?
No, everybody targeted me in my Hubli Dawar Central. I consequently elected from that constituency. When I revolted and quit the party and joined the Congress party, everybody, national leaders and state leaders targeted me like anything. And money power is very much worked in my constituency, and even pressurized tactics, IT and other things, that is also worked out in my constituency. With all these reasons, I lost. But what are their targets? To target Jagdish Shettar to defeat. But these persons have defeated BJP in Karnataka. It is my reaction.
Are you happy, sir? Your former party, the way your current party has been able to win, a huge majority for your party.
I definitely welcome what they successfully winning the elections and with clear majority. Everybody expected hung assembly will be there. But I always, last 1 week, my statements you see, this time Congress is gaining every day, and Congress will get clear majority, absolute majority. It is last 10 days I am saying, right. It is come true.
Do you think that you have been able to extract revenge on your old party, sir, for denying you the ticket?
It is not a revenge against the BJP. My self-respect is hurt. Very rude behavior by the BJP leaders. Some vested interest involved in the Karnataka state BJP. They want to capture the entire party and the entire government. So against that persons, I have a grievance against those persons. So not enmity or anything against the BJP, but with that I want to teach a lesson. A lesson has been taught.
Mr. Shettar, what about what is happening in your party after the victory, sir? Questions being raised upon who will be the chief minister. You just heard Mr. DK Shivakumar also speaking to NDTV, not well in Karnataka. He's not gone to Delhi. How do you take this, sir? Is there now a serious worry for the Congress party as far as the chief minister's post is concerned?
Usually this happens when a new government comes to power. Usually it happens. And I request Mr. DK Shivakumar and request Siddaramaiah not to you sit together and discuss all together in the interest of party, because winning in Karnataka, Congress is getting a gain in the entire national scenario. I request the Delhi people High Command that how you to resolve this issue, who will become CM or not, it has to be decided by the Central High Command. And both the leaders are matured leaders. Both contribution is there. Other leaders' contribution is there to come to power of the Congress in the Karnataka. So they should understand the things. If not, it will be damage to the party. I request all the leaders to have a sit together and solve the problem. If not, it will advantage for the BJP.
Mr. Shettar, who would be, if I may ask you, sir, your choice between Mr. DK Shivakumar and Mr. Siddaramaiah, who would be a preferred candidate, keeping the caste combinations and other factors in view?
How you are going to expect? I have to express who will be there. Now I told both are mature leaders. How you expect national media people? Any possibility to say Siddaramaiah or DK Shivakumar? Is it possible? If you ask any MLA whether he is ready to say anything about in favor of Siddaramaiah or DK Shivakumar, how it is possible?
So we are trying our best
I
to
tell
just to
both
get
the
the top
leaders sit
headline.
together.
I just want to ask, sir, would you want also, because you come from the Lingayat community, and this time the Lingayat community has favored the Congress party.
Yeah.
34 seats have been won by the Congress party. Would you want, a Lingayat face to be at least a deputy chief minister as far as the new government is concerned?
No, I will tell you that Lingayat votes have been diverted to the Congress, and Lingayat people also supported for the Congress party, gaining all so much. Lingayat people have also come into elected. If you compare it to BJP, only 14 or 15 MLAs elected from the community. So this time, Lingayat people have supported the Congress. Whether they will give the deputy CM, I don't want to comment anything. But they have to see that their representation should be proper.
Mr. Shettar, in the end, we were just learning from the BJP sources about what they have been, their analysis on the defeat in Karnataka. One reason was also denying ticket to you and to Mr. Lakshman Savdi, and of course, taking away the chief ministership from Mr. Yediyurappa. Do you think there is realization in the BJP about losing you as a senior colleague?
It is public are started talking about it. Whether they realized it or not, I don't know. If you come to North Karnataka, you ask any people, it is because of Jagdish Shettar left the party, it is because of Lakshman Savdi, and so many MLAs, ex-MLAs, UV Bankar, VS Patil, Mohan Limbikai, so many people, Kiran Kumar from Tumkur, so many ex-MLAs from the BJP left the party because of ill treatment. It is affected the Lingayat votes. Definitely it is gain to the Congress party. So if this realization is not come to the BJP, I don't understand. They have to understand all these realizations.
Right.
I told in the earlier, before quitting the party, I told the national leaders, it will affect definitely. But nobody is ready to take it serious.
Right. Maybe this result in Karnataka would get the BJP into that introspection mode. Mr. Shettar, thank you so much for taking the time out and speaking to NDTV.
Thank you.
At this moment. A man poised who can speak, in fact, about both the Congress and the BJP. He recently was in the BJP, now in the Congress, though he lost his seat. But very important shift as far as the Lingayat votes in many areas are concerned for the Congress. So very quickly, like we were talking about the lessons being learnt as far as the BJP is concerned, sources have told NDTV that the party has, in fact, does think that they have to be extra careful as far as the upcoming elections are concerned in the 4 states, and they have learned a few lessons from what has happened as far as Karnataka is concerned. The BJP has decided to give importance to regional leaders, which was missing largely in Karnataka. Mr. Yediyurappa was pushed right in the end after being removed as the chief minister. The party also feels that removal of Yediyurappa from the post of the chief minister went against it. Also denying tickets to powerful Lingayat leaders like Jagdish Shettar and Lakshman Savdi. Mr. Shettar was just with us, also angered the community which voted for the first time largely in favor of the Congress party. Crucial assembly elections in Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan, Telangana and Chhattisgarh, and the party does expect that the opposition will be buoyed by the success in Karnataka, and many lessons can be, in fact, the local leadership will also be strengthened and will prominently be projected in these areas. Very quickly, let's shift focus, in fact, and before I move on, let's just shift focus to the other problem that the Congress party is facing at this moment. Continuous rebellion which the Congress party is hit at this moment in the state of Karnataka. How the Congress party is going to move forward, that is going to be now a big question as far as the Congress is concerned. Senior Rajasthan Congress leader Sachin Pilot has thrown another spanner in the works as far as the party goes. He's already the party, the incumbent in Rajasthan, is struggling, but now it is facing two very, very serious contestants or enemies at this moment. One, of course, the BJP, and one from within, the former Deputy Chief Minister of Rajasthan, Sachin Pilot. Ashok Gehlot versus Sachin Pilot has been a saga which has been going on. Now, Mr. Pilot has come out with an ultimatum at the end of his 5-day yatra. Ultimatum to the party, 15 days or else I will mount a statewide agitation. What are his demands? What has he been saying? Listen in.
पैसे बांट दिए राजस्थान के अंदर भी, पैसे वापस ले नहीं रहे वो लोग। मुझे चिंता लगी हुई है, पैसा क्यों नहीं ले रहे वो, वापस क्यों नहीं मांग रहे इनसे पैसा। मैंने यहाँ तक कह दिया हमारे एमएलए को, जितने पैसा लिया है, मान लो 10 करोड़ लिया है, 20 करोड़ लिया, जो भी लिया है, कुछ खर्च कर दिया हो, वो खर्च किया पोर्शन मैं दे दूंगा, एआईसीसी दिलवा दूंगा उनको।
इस महीने के आखिर तक ये तीनों मांगे नौजवानों के हित में और भ्रष्टाचार के खिलाफ अगर नहीं मानी गई तो मैं आप लोगों को बताना चाहता हूं, अभी मैंने गांधीवादी तरीके से अनशन किया है, जनसंघर्ष यात्रा करी है। महीने के आखिर तक अगर कार्रवाई नहीं होती तो पूरे प्रदेश में मैं आंदोलन करूंगा आप लोगों के साथ।
माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी की नेता आदरणीय श्रीमती सोनिया गांधी जी नहीं है, बल्कि उनकी नेता वसुंधरा राजे सिंधिया जी हैं। 3 साल से बातों को सुन रहा हूं। मैंने बार बार कहा है कि करप्शन के खिलाफ हम सबको लड़ना है, अगर किसी पे कार्रवाई करनी तो कर देनी चाहिए।
जब शेखावत थे मुख्यमंत्री, उस वक्त जो है उनकी पार्टी के लोग सरकार गिरा रहे थे। मैं प्रदेश कांग्रेस अध्यक्ष था, मेरे पास लोग आए, मैंने उस वक्त कहा था अगर मैं चाहता तो उनके साथ शामिल होकर के सरकार घेर सकती थी भरून सिंह जी की। हमारे यहाँ कभी परंपरा नहीं रही है इस प्रकार चुनी सरकारों को गिराने की पैसे के बल पर। ये कहा उन्होंने, क्या गलत किया उन्होंने, क्या गलत कहा उन्होंने।
Is there a way forward for the Congress party out of this continuous soap opera which is going on, Mr. Sachin Pilot versus Mr. Ashok Gehlot? Harsha, my colleague, is joining us at this moment on this, a very, very clear challenge thrown to the Congress central leadership by Sachin Pilot. 15 days ultimatum, Harsha. What is the Congress waiting for? What's the thought process as far as the party is concerned after having termed Sachin Pilot's virtues as anti-party?
Well, they seem to be tiptoeing around Sachin Pilot and not really taking a decision. And there are 2 reasons perhaps behind that. One appears to be that if Sachin Pilot goes on a trajectory of his own, that they're probably waiting for him to exit the party. He's not wanting to do that because he feels that, if he's asked to leave the party, perhaps it'll work in his favor as a sympathy vote. So clearly it's a game of who will blink first. The Congress not happy with what he's doing. They've distanced themselves from his yatra. Surjinder Singh Randhawa has said, I'm keeping a close watch. I'm going to give a report to Mr. Kharge. And Mr. Ashok Gehlot completely sidestepping the issue when asked point blank, but otherwise taking these pot shots, what he said from at that stage in Dholpur, that, the money was distributed to topple my government in answer to the corruption crusade. So clearly it's a face-off, but no one wants to blink first. And there are sound political reasons behind that. Now, what will be the Congress's strategy? They'll have to come up with one, because if there's going to be a full-scale agitation, then how do they bring in or counter Sachin Pilot's narrative? That's going to be interesting to watch. But one thing is clear, that in Rajasthan, it's a triangular contest now. It's the Congress versus itself and the Congress versus the BJP.
Congress versus itself and Congress versus the BJP. So task cut out for the Congress leadership both in Rajasthan and at the centre. Thank you so much, Harsha, for joining us with all those details. It will be interesting to see Sachin Pilot egging the Congress party, asking them to throw him out, become a political martyr. But what are the options as far as Mr. Pilot is concerned? Well, simply two options: leave the Congress party, float his own third front with the Aam Aadmi Party or maybe with the RLP as well, or join the BJP. That seems to be a distant answer. That's all the time that we have in this edition of Breaking Views. News and updates continue on NDTV. Thank you so much for tuning in.